So City have the opportunity to maintain the momentum of a successful September if they can see off newly promoted Burnley. The visitors, though, have proven to be tough so far to beat, so City know that it might be an afternoon of patience against a likely largely defensive structure to break down. Well, the shots you've just seen on the monitor will be a reminder of what I'd alluded to earlier, that Ricky Hatton will still be very much a treasured member of the City family. On it goes to Savinho, attacking down the right side. Savinho gets beyond the last defender, into the box he goes, little clip in but it's cleared and City can't take advantage. O'Reilly on the edge, hits a shot, takes a ricochet, corner. O'Reilly's shot was on target, but it was Ekdal who thrust a leg out. Now Foden takes City's latest corner, headed away and then driven wide by Savinho. Had to hit it first time on the edge of the area. It dropped down and by the time he hit it, it was pretty much a half volley and he dragged it wide. So the 12th minute here at the Etihad, City 0, Burnley 0. It's been a really good month so far. Victories against Huddersfield in the Carabao Cup, Napoli in the Champions League, a derby win as well and a draw at Arsenal. And here comes Haaland, he's tackled though, and Reinders gets the ball. Back to Haaland again. Haaland still some distance from goal, plays it out wide to Doku. Doku up against Walker, still with Doku. Nice feet from Doku, but going all the way through and then turned in by Foden. All the way through Doku, parried by Dubravka, turned in on the rebound by Foden. Well, Doku with a fancy footwork got into the box. Somehow it bounced into his possession. He drove it at Dubravka and the parry went straight to Foden and it's 1-0 City.
Yeah, fantastic play from Jeremy Doku, twisted and turning against Kyle Walker. Decent save from Dubravka, and actually it's an own goal, I think, so it's not a Phil Foden goal. I think it's Esteve,
I think it's the touch off Esteve in the end. Well, either way, it's 1-0 City. It is an own goal from Esteve. Good football from Burnley. They're starting to express themselves a little more. Ekdal on halfway, pops the ball out wide, good ball as well. They're coming down City's left in the right wing position. And in the end, O'Reilly's done what all good defenders do. He's put his body in between the ball and the attacker and allowed the ball to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, he used all his physicality there really well, did Nico O'Reilly. I've been really impressed with him as well since he broke into the team, Ali. I think Pep's found him a spot there at left back and is good defensively with a threat going forward as well.
But at the moment, he'll have more defending to do because Burnley had the ball and they've scored! The ball went into the box and it was turned in via a deflection by Anthony and it's 1-1 at the Etihad. Well, that's Burnley's first attempt on target in the match and they've made it 1-1 here.
Yeah, we only spoke a few minutes about how Burnley would have been happy with it being 0-0. They'll be at 1-0 down, so they'll be absolutely delighted now it's 1-1.
City, since conceding the equaliser, haven't really fashioned anything. Foster wins an aerial duel. Anthony's onto it for Burnley, and now Hartman joins in. Hartman hits a shot. Donnarumma makes the save.
Yeah, comfortable-ish save for Donnarumma. What we'd expect him to make, but again, a little bit alarming how easy Burnley are finding these spaces. A decent hit there from Hartman.
Well, we're in the 60th minute. City 1, Burnley 1. Gvardiol now crosses into the Burnley half. On it goes to Doku. Doku in the wide left position. Tries to get beyond Walker. Plays it in low. Foden has it. Foden turning away from goal. Gvardiol clips it in. Up goes Haaland. Can't quite get to it. And it's a brilliant finish by Matheus Nunes. Haaland nodded it back into play. And Matheus Nunes hit the volley. Dubravka got a piece of it, but the pace on the ball was far too firm and it goes into the net. And Matheus Nunes, who scored a really important goal against Aston Villa last season, pops up with a very important one today in the context of a game that was starting to look frustrating. City 2, Burnley 1. City 2, Burnley 1, 26 minutes to play. A goal by Matheus Nunes restoring City's lead after Burnley almost scored through Foster and Hartman. Doku, now it's on to Nico. Nico in the middle third, but just into the final third goes Doku, and on it goes to Foden, and out wide it goes, first time ball, and Oscar Bob with the instep from a Matheus Nunes layoff, puts it into the back of the net, and City have a 2-goal lead. Lovely finish from Oscar Bob, beautiful set from Matheus Nunes, the ball came across his body. Oh, is that an own goal? Is that another own goal? I think it might be. It is. It's another own goal. And it's Esteve again. That's extraordinary. Well, it's also worth noting that when Haaland set up Matheus Nunes for the second goal, it meant he had his 18th goal involvement in 16 Premier League appearances against newly promoted teams. Now Doku down the left-hand side, takes on Walker, comes inside, Doku all the way! Oh, now that could have been a penalty had Doku gone down, but he tried to stay on his feet. I've got a feeling that because Doku tried to get the shot away, that's why it's not a penalty. But it did seem like he'd gone through him there, Walker.
Yeah, there was definitely contact, and he definitely felt it. Yeah, credit to him for staying up, but I think if it had gone down, the ref's definitely got a decision to make.
Pep Guardiola says, take your time, just relax, keep the ball, and we'll have the 3 points. Bernardo Silva in the 90th minute now.
It's just the case of seeing the game out now, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Here's Rico Lewis, who came on earlier for Nico O'Reilly. On it goes to Doku. Doku to the edge of the area. Still Doku. Little cross in. Haaland! There's the goal. There's Erling Haaland's goal. No Norwegian has scored more Premier League goals than Erling Haaland. He's taken over from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he makes City comfortable winners this afternoon. He's got a stunning record, Erling Haaland, against Burnley, and his records just keep on tumbling. Well, a group of people just in front of me leapt to their feet and applauded violently that Doku has been named man of the match. I wonder if they're family members. They could well be, you know. They were so excited by the fact that the man of the match award has gone to Jeremy Doku, and they're in the executive seat. So listen, I don't know, but let's assume they're probably family members who are delighted. Maybe they've just come from Belgium, or maybe they're just City fans. Oh, and now Haaland's through on goal. He must score. He must make it 5. He does. Another terrible Burnley error. Absolutely shocking at the back from Burnley. All their good work has completely collapsed. They've gifted Haaland the ball on the edge of their own area, just playing around on the edge of the D. And Haaland says, oh, OK, thank you, I'll have that, and puts it in the back of the net. And City have ended up winning this game, which for a long period looked a little frustrating, by 5 goals to 1.
Yeah, it was just a ball played forward by Nathan Ake, and the two defenders, obviously no communication. They've both gone for it, ended up flicking it into Erling Haaland's path, and he's made no mistake there. Gets it onto his favoured left foot, opens his body up, and just guides it into the corner past Dubravka. And he's been pretty quiet today, but he's ended up with 2 goals.